Come on now, stay with me. It ain't even plugged up. Ooh, I'm reclining back. Oh, this is always for the replay. Welcome to WSUG, Sugar Delights the Plug, giving you the 411. I can show my t-shirt for our future PA. For our future PA, play a stupid game and get a dumb prize. That's the shit. Play a stupid game and get a dumb prize. What's wrong with people? I'm tired. Working this Martin Luther King Day, trying to get that time and a half. Come on, finances are starting to come together. They're starting to come together. Things are starting to work for the greater good. The devil will always try to come in and interrupt your progress, but I am not playing a stupid game to win no dumbass prize. I don't get it. Like, scenario. Guy gets a job, right? They don't do no background check. He comes into a facility where he know he is on a defiant trespass list. He still goes into the facility and tries to work in the facility like ain't nobody gonna know that he's on a trespass list. Somebody gotta make that shit make sense. Make that shit make sense. Please make that shit make sense. He goes in there thinking that ain't nobody gonna know. He comes in there thinking that ain't nobody gonna know he on a defiant trespass list. And my question was, y'all hired him, right? Who didn't do the background check? And what made him think he wasn't going to run into the managers of the facility? Like, they work. What is it? Midnight to 8. How you going to go in the building where you are a defiant trespasser because you went into the building and sold drugs in the building? But you get a job and you go to the same place like ain't nobody gonna know you. That don't make no damn sense. If you work midnight to 8, you're gonna run into the office personnel in the morning. Pea brain ass nigga. Like, why would you do that? Like, why would you do that? I'm like, oh my God. What's up, Georgia girl? Are they crazy? Anyway, so one of the managers grew Georgia girl, one of the managers called me. Now, look, I got to sit up to tell this story. One of the managers called me, right? She said, because we know each other. We just happened to run into her. And I was like, oh, we know each other. So she said, this guy is in the facility and it's like 7:45, almost time for me to get off. And the guy's in the building and he's a trespasser. So as the housing authority, I got to come around and get this motherfucker out the building. Now I said to myself, it's 7:45 in the AM. I done worked 16 fucking hours. Are you really serious right now? And he's an employee of another security company. How the fuck I'm supposed to work that? So when she called me and she tell me that the guy's on a defiant trespassing list, I say, well, what was he doing to get him, denied entrance to the facility? He was selling drugs. So what was his intention when he just started the new job up there to work overnight? After already being a known, get where I'm going. What was he trying to do? Was he trying to get in there and sell some more drugs and work undercover as security? Well, his spot got blowed up. Ha! Top flight. His spot got blowed up. Because the manager walked in at 7:45 and caught his ass in the building. They caught his ass in the building. Boy, you about to lose your job. Ow. About to lose your job. Catch his face. I ain't dancing about him losing his job because everybody need to make their change. But that was ridiculous. Not only did you not be forthright in saying that you have, had some trouble at one of these sites, you didn't let them know. Somebody missed the background check, probably doing a favor, because around this part, it ain't what you know, it's who you know, and that's real. Because I wouldn't have got this job if I hadn't known somebody that worked. I do holidays and weekends. He done blew his spot. He blew his own spot. And he came down there and sat. You sit there. Every manager that comes in and out of these facilities is seen by a guard. And then we got 2 patrols. There's only 12 facilities in the whole thing. God. Every time I go live, was this them calling me to verify? I said, yeah, he is on the list for do not trespass. Defiant trespasser. You can't make that up. The thing that gets me is dude was really trying his damnedest. He wanted that shift. He was gunning for it. And he sat down in that damn chair with that bald ass head, with the motherfucking headphones on his head, And I've come up there many times so far since I've been doing this. All I seem to do is just be like, if I can walk in any building and get in any secure building, that's not the way it's supposed to be. I'm only supposed to patrol it and make sure ain't nobody outside standing on corners. Make sure ain't nobody making no drugs transactions in front of these 12 facilities. And they're in it's a like making a round. You sit in front of them. You sit. You watch the building. Cars out there, right? It's not no car with no siren, but it says security all over it. So you sitting outside the building for a half hour. You make a round. You go to another building. The trouble spots is where you sit. This one building is so tight. I just can't understand how he thought it was gonna be all right. Is he crazy? Play a stupid game, win a dumb prize. He can be friends with as many people as he want to be friends with. You can't make no dumb move like that. That ain't gonna work. You can't make no dumb move like that. If you was going to get a job and they said they was gonna do a criminal background check and they ask you, do you have any felonies? And you say no, and then they do the check and they find out you do, that ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work either. If you're in nursing and you've been reported to the state board of nursing, certified, RN, I don't care, and they got a record of that shit, and you try to go get a job in one, that's the main thing they supposed to be looking for. That or abuse of the elderly. If there's any reports down there from the state, anywhere in that state on you, you can't work in no nursing or no hospital. You got to be able to pass the, what is that, the Act 33, 34 clearance. Play a stupid game, get a dumbass prize. Look, I'm going to work until my black ass is at least 70. What that give me? What I got, how many years I got? 8 now. I got 8 more years. I'm going to stack all the money I can. Because by the time I get to be that 70, Lord willing, I ain't going to have to worry about shit. Because I'm not playing stupid games and win dumbass prizes. Shout out to Be Love's Life, rolling in there with the views on Be Love and Beyond. Y'all check that out. Go check that out. Hopefully, the saga and everything that's going on will get ready to come to a halt when Truth has her power panel. That should be interesting. I won't be able to do anything that's related to uh, content creating with the background and the music and all of that unless I got a setup. I got to have me a setup. So, man, it's going to be nice getting back to that. Hopefully, I'll be able to keep people entertained. How about TikTok going off and then Trump having something to do with it coming back on? Y'all know there's a fly in that milk. What was that? Why they even turn it off if they was just going to turn it right back on? Like, what was that? Then he said that, well, hold on. Fathers that are paying child support, the mothers can't no longer claim the kids, the father does. Is that what he said? Something about that. The, the fathers that are paying child support, they get to claim the kids on the taxes. He said something about that. Hmm. I didn't listen to all of it. All that inauguration shit. When they get to that point, the deal is already done. I be telling people that so many times. By the time they get to the presidential election, the deal is already done. The election is only to get the popular vote. That's it. They pretty much know what it's going to be the day of, early on. The power is in the local elections. If you want to go for election and pull the lever, don't just wait for president. Go get the state, vote for your state reps and your mayors and your governors and your senators of that state. Check them out. Shit. They got a bunch of people running now. It's like so many people don't make no sense. I'm going to try to keep my weekend though, because this little job is becoming interesting. I mean, I ain't never had to go to no building and go to the. How I'm supposed to report that? Like, you got to get them out. I'm so glad it was 15 minutes and the shift was somebody was about to come in there, because what if that would have happened at 5 o'clock in the morning? Who was going to cover it? They would have had to get somebody to come out and cover it. Who was going to cover it? Play a stupid game, get a dumbass prize. Like, you really went in there and knowing you wasn't allowed to be in there and sat in there. Do you know, by rights, I could have called the police on him and got him arrested for defiant trespassing? But he's the security guard. And he knew he wasn't supposed to be in there. Like, now I kind of like know just a tad bit what they mean by paperwork. Because when you get to the end of the shift and the incident happens, you have to write down a very detailed. It got to be time, place, area, uh, um, even if it's a conversation. You got to put down you were standing to the right by the brown door. I mean, you got to go in detail with the shit. What up, Joshua? How you doing? How you doing? You doing all right? I, I'm I'm in awe right now. I just There's people that don't be doing shit, right? And then there's the people that do a lot of shit. There was a girl that came in that showed a fake ID, wrapped herself up because it was cold, put glasses on. They let the girl in, and she used a fake ID. Girl was in the building for 8 hours, going door to door in the apartment building and selling crack and shit, and trying to get high with everybody in the building or whoever she knew in the building. 8 hours. You got to call the armed security to go in there, go to the apartment, look at the tape, see what apartment she went in last, go in there with the police and arrest her ass and she went to jail. That's stupid. Girl, was it that important that you got in that damn building? I mean, really? You got in the damn building for what? Just to have to get have the housing authority, police, security people come get you, and the police come get you. I couldn't believe that. I was like, what? This girl got mops and brooms. She's ready to work for her keep. She ready to clean and mop some houses. She's going in there and get her whole hustle on. Somebody got to make that make sense to me too. Just the little stupid incidents that go on. If you know the building is being secured and there is a patrol car outside, why are you still trying to sell drugs? You can't slip nobody no drug transaction with the hand. You can't do that. And somebody watching you right there. That mean they do it right in front of the car. I'm like, do these people know what they doing? Takes one little just beat, one little button. They already patrolling in a certain area. The scanner's already telling you where they at. They think they can be that defiant to do that. Well, that's the reason why they got armed security. That's why they got armed security. And that's the reason why they got to keep on patrolling these spots. Because these people are crazy. They're ruthless. They don't even care. It leads me to believe that that man that was just so hell bent on coming to work in that place, he was gonna be selling drugs in there. That would have been some shit. He gonna be the security guy and sell the drugs in the building. It just don't make no sense to me. I'm sorry, it just don't make no sense to me. I can't get it. I can't understand it. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. That was some bullshit. And it worked. He wanted to get in that building. He wanted a job in that building. He was diligently on getting that. It must be some money in that joint. It must be some money in that joint. They must be spending some money up in there. Because I ain't never seen so many people. A long list. It's like maybe 60, 65 people on this list of defiant trespassing in one building. And the manager's not playing. I couldn't believe it. I was like, oh, wow. That's not going to work out. Oh, wow. And then they come in. Some of the guards, they be worse than the people that's outside selling the shit. They be making a way for them. I'm like, ooh, that's getting ready to end soon. Because these people are being held accountable. They're being held accountable for what happens. And you can't be doing whatever you want to do. You can't. You cannot. If you think you're going to get away with it, you're not. They really not playing out here now. And The way everybody's so up in arms, and the way everybody's so leery because they don't know what's gonna happen in the world. You know, everybody all crazy and shit. They don't know what's going on. People don't know what's gonna happen in the world. They scared, they jumpy, people leery, they paranoid. Shit. They better watch out. They better watch out. That shit ain't no joke. That shit ain't no joke. Really trying to infiltrate inside a building when you know there are police around, there's guards around, housing authority, parole. You got all kinds of different places that are 24-hour security. Like, that's crazy. But I got good news. Oh, I got good news. I'm in line and I'm about to get me a place. Yay. It will be 30 days tomorrow that I will be living in my car. 30 days tomorrow. Okay? 30 days tomorrow. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? I made it. I made it. I made it tomorrow. 30 days. Okay, so 30 days subtract 4 because I went to a hotel. But it's supposed to be very, 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 very cold in the next couple of days. And so, since I know that I'm gonna be working, and I'm gonna be working on the inside tomorrow night. So all I have to do is worry about staying warm tonight. Which, how I'll do that is I will let my car run. And I don't sleep in the back that much anyway. So I will let my car run. Let me turn my camera back around. I will let my car run. I had to put my shirt back on. I will let my car run. I will be warm. You know what I'm saying? And this is a setback for a major comeback. I always have dreams and aspirations when I'm starting from the ground up, which I've done so many times. But this time is going to be different. And the only difference is I'm working with the bare minimum. So there's going to be lots and lots of packages. Uh-oh. Lots and lots of packages is what I'll be getting. And I'm back in the mode. And it is cold. All I need is my keys. But one thing I am going to start doing is get comfortable camming up again. Because I think we fell short on, for whatever reason, everybody stopped camming up. But I think we need to go back to what worked. And I think that the supporters will want to see your face. And Yeah, I like to bring that back. So y'all get to just be sharing a little bit of what's going on. But then y'all get a chance to see me graduate, coming from out of the car, coming from out of the situation, and being victorious. Okay? So it only lasts for a little while. The only thing that was soothing me is saying, you are doing the right thing. You you have done the right thing, and I'm going to give you some blessings. And he's making it happen fast. I don't want to count my chickens before they hatch, but I'm making slow, steady strides. I'm glad that I had my finances in order where I was able to put money down. So now I got to just wait a couple more, maybe 2 more weeks. I'm saying by the middle of February. Not, I don't think I'll do another 30 days in the car. So I think that soon will be coming to an end, which will be great. And I'll get to show my little apartment off. So yeah. But yeah, that was the title, was Play a Stupid Game and Get a Dumb Prize. It gets deeper than this, I guess. mm But oh, one of my friends texted me and asked me, did I miss Bigo? I said, I miss watching or look, just checking for people that I'm still friends with. But other than sitting on there, it's the same shit. That shit is so uninteresting. It's just like they took the J out of joy all the way down to the like. I always say I'm gonna go back, may go back, but I don't think I will this time. The money ain't there. Mm-mm. It's a waste of money. You paying to play, and unless they can change it and make it better, I don't think it'll. That'll be something I won't want to invest in. It takes too much. It takes way too much. And you got to do too much. And it seems like if you ain't, in some dumb shit or doing some outlandish shit, it don't work. And to me, that ain't how I live my life. So I'd rather not. But let me go back in here to work. See y'all later. Be nice, be kind. Stay blessed. Thank you for those who dropped out in the chat to say hi. And for those that are in the bushes. And for those who want to watch. Peace out, y'all. Ooh.